So this is kind of going to be a continuation video of the video that some reason has started doing really well on this channel. I have no idea why, because people go towards negative emotion, I guess. I am going to talk about that video of how God used that person in my life. And I'm going to start with this by saying, if you haven't seen that video, highly suggest you go watch it. This video might not make sense, but you can still probably keep track. It's been about 3.5 months since that whole thing happened, and 3 weeks ago, my friend encouraged me to download a dating app. If you guys don't know, a dating app is the same way I met that girl from that video. I saw her on that dating app. I don't know how long she was on there for. I don't know how long her account had been made for, but all I know is it was her, and it was her account, and it were her pictures. That hurt. That hurt a lot. It kind of made me spiral in a way. Like, it made me spiral down this deep little hole of, whoa, dude, whoa. She said, because she told me when she left me, she said that she needed to focus on school. And when I saw her on that dating app, it was the week of finals week. It was the Sunday finals week started. I feel like that's the most tedious time of schoolwork. So you're on the dating app now of all times? It just didn't make sense to me, and it still kind of doesn't make sense to me, to be honest with you. It hurts is what I'm saying. I think that God had me download that dating app again for a reason, because like I said, I started spiraling. I was pacing back and forth in my room, hyperventilating, literally just here going back and forth, hyperventilating for an hour, a whole hour. I called my brother 4 times, he didn't pick up. I called every single one of my close friends, they didn't pick up. My dad and mom were downstairs arguing, so I couldn't just go down and talk to one of them. Nobody picked up. I prayed, God, please have my brother call me, please help me, God, show me your peace, please. I prayed, nothing happened. I think that was supposed to happen though. I think God was letting me there for a good reason. Eventually, after I started calming down a little bit, my brother called me back, and I said, I'm losing it, man. I don't know what to do. And I told him why, and he goes, listen, I'm tired of you saying this. I'm gonna send this video to you. The video was about how you never find the one. Instead, you start to become the one for somebody else. We have this notion nowadays that you're gonna find the one. Guys, the one doesn't exist. If the one for you exists, if God has one person out there in your entire life for you, and for only you, then free will doesn't exist either, and God is a liar. The one does not exist. Because if the one exists, free will doesn't exist. And those two can't happen at the same time, because that makes God a liar. And God is not a liar, he is perfect. The one doesn't exist. I was already under that impression, but I didn't think anyone else believed it. I thought I was crazy, because everywhere you see, nobody ever talks about this. And my brother sent me that video, and he said, I listened to it, and I realized something. You're not finding the one, instead you're becoming the one. And when he said that, I literally froze. I was like, I literally froze. I didn't know what to, I couldn't move. I didn't know what to do. Cause finally somebody understood it like I did. Finally, it made sense to me. To be completely honest with you, I'm not glad it happened because it hurts a lot, but I'm glad I just understand it now. And my brother saying that helped me understand that. God used her for that reason, to let me know that there's no such thing as the one. She was not the one. She didn't choose me when I chose her, so she can't be for me. You know who always chooses you though? Jesus. Jesus always chooses you. Jesus always chooses you, and for that reason, that is what love is. We are demonstrated perfect love through Jesus. And when we are striving to get married, we are trying to find that perfect love. Obviously, you can't love like Jesus does. Through marriage, you have this concept of the love like Jesus. The reason marital love is so different than any love we see nowadays is because it's bound through Jesus. And Jesus is perfect love. All that to say, guys, the one doesn't exist, and God used her to show me that. I was already under that notion because I saw Bryce Crawford's podcast with, I forget the dude's name, I really do, but he did great in it. I'll leave it linked in the description if I can find it. My brother sent me a different podcast, and it was basically the same things. And I was like, whoa, this helps a lot. I was so glad because I finally felt like, okay, somebody understands, somebody gets it. Because my brother said to me he's been feeling lonely too. I'm so grateful for my brother, and I'm so grateful for God to do that to me. I'm so grateful for it. And it hurts, and I crave nothing more than a godly relationship, much like you guys do. But I also want to bring up this point. I went on a date again 3 days ago. Wait, 3 days ago? Yeah, 3 days ago. I realized as soon as she showed up, I shouldn't be there. And I realized that. And I think she knew it too. As soon as she showed up, I looked at her, and I'm like, oh, it's not her. It wasn't the girl who I made that video on. This was different though. The way I went on a date with this girl was because I saw her snowboarding, so I asked for her number, okay? This is the first time I've ever asked for someone's number, okay? But I thought, okay, I asked for her number. The only time I've ever asked for a girl's number, turns out she was also Christian. So maybe since she's also Christian, maybe that means that some reason God wants this to happen. I think God did want it to happen. It was really good that I went out there because I realized I'm not ready to date yet. I'm straight up not ready right now, and that's good. I'm glad I kind of realized that, so now I can kind of focus on being the one more. But I think God wanted me to do that, and God has been using my life in such an interesting way recently. These past 3 months have been the lowest 3 months probably of my entire life, and only recently have they started to get better. Only as soon as December, like as soon as finals week ended basically in college, my life started to get better. Started snowboarding again. I fell in love with content creation again. Like I'm recording this video right now. That's amazing. I got sponsorships on my TikTok. It's started to go better. So it's amazing. But I'm making this video to encourage you guys, like, if you're in a place of wanting a relationship, God is not done with you yet. God has used people in my life and it's been very interesting. And sometimes when you feel that pain, like I saw that pain of seeing my ex on a dating app, and that was such a deep cut pain. I was crying, hyperventilating for an hour. God may be using that for good. Because it turns out God's using it for good, and I promise you, God has better in store for you. I promise you. My life has only recently started getting better, so I can't really say too much. It's only been like the past 2-3 weeks it's been getting better. I can't say a lot about it, but I want to leave you guys with Romans 8:18. The pain you've been feeling cannot compare to the joy that is coming. Anyway, I hope this video blessed you guys. Check out my TikTok, linked in the description. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see me talk about. I enjoy making these, and I hope these can take off soon. So yeah, stay blessed. It shouldn't be too hard. And yeah, see you in the next one.